Alright, we're in. Let's get this show on a roll. So, if anyone knows anything about how my work works, they know that the colors that I pull from for my pie illustrations, the images with my characters interacting in a surreal type space, those characters are colored by these emotional experiences that I try to render out in this form in ways that can be reinterpreted to keep building up what it is to perceive yourself or yourself in existence. But every emotion I remember, everything that I've put into every painting I remember. So I know exactly which vibe to pull from to decorate and fill up each character or item or space or idea in my pieces. Like they all have a place, and I think that should say something about what other people are doing with their life, what they hold on to, and what place that has in the bigger picture that is your own life, like the way you perceive it. So that being said, this is the next inkling, which is what I call these. That long-winded explanation that I didn't even quite say entirely. I call that inklings. Dreams in ink, in a way. But this is the next inkling that I'm using to fill up the character that I just added to the pie illustration world. That will only be a short cameo, but will have an important place in at least the idea behind why I'm building this cafe space for my pie bees and all the future pie bees to come. I feel like these inklings are going to be about socializing, about servitude, about each other, whatever that vibe is, whatever can branch out from that. While the Pie Bee Playhouse was kind of about building your space, building your mind palace, really finding a place where you're comfortable in yourself and you're comfortable to make choices confidently. But now I'm ready to contemplate where I am among my friends, and among my community, among my peers. So I'm building this cafe for that, and this is going to be the first thing in light of that. I think I can give you at least a little idea of the building itself. That space is going to be a big glass window, a little drive-through. I try to do this chromatic gray for the walls and the roof. I wanted it to have like an urban type vibe. But yeah, this thing's probably going to be rotating a bunch while we work on this. So just pretend like this is just the changing sky space to the Pie Bee realm below. Like this is just what's happening in the sky. These are just random cloud formations. They're not any more important than the clouds. Actually, no, much less important than the clouds. Clouds are part of the water cycle, and that's fucking clutch. So, but alright, I did this kind of a periwinkle blue. It's a meaningful blue in light of the character. I don't even know if it matters anymore, but it does matter. It needs to be rendered. It needs to be put in place. But this periwinkle blue is going to be this base over this kind of reddish gray. Reddish to purplish gray negative space. and I'm gonna see what I can do to merge those two both different textures and colorways together, but also help them stand out. This is gonna be kind of the background work to what I lay on top. So let's see. And I'm probably gonna have to mix 2 wells, which is unusual, but in order to cover this ground and anticipate how much ink I need, it's like, hard to explain, but. Okay, periwinkle blue, so there's some purple in there, there's some blue. So I'm thinking about yellows and oranges to complement, so maybe I'll start out with a gentle orange. But how do I want it? Let's start simple. We're gonna do a gentle orange, light, a little desaturated. Bear in mind we're working on top of all of this, so I don't want to be too garish with my color choices. Oh shit, do I even have white? I may only really get to set the stage for this with this first color choice. Should I make it kind of a more yellow orange, brighter orange, not too bright? Since I won't be able to do much yet, because I don't have that much white, we're going to try and keep these first marks simple. I think I'm going to try and box in these shapes with a orange to bright yellow fade. I don't know why, but I've been kind of thinking volcanic vibes for this. Either volcanic or like start building islands with a few volcanoes, like really aggressive volcanoes, and then maybe make some little villages of texture. So I think this orange to yellow fade will be nice. And maybe I'll branch off of it and make some rivers of lava in areas. We'll see. This is gonna be... These are always very experimental. I always try something new. I always try to build off of what I've done before with a twist. Speaking of which, I did this weird thing. I wanted to like just give less fucks when I worked on this one. As I work to currently give a fuck right now over a thing that just won't leave. There you go. But I kind of wanted the bass at least to be a oh fuck I don't give a fuck vibe. Maybe a little less of that. Maybe just like I don't give a fuck. Like a whatever forever. So with that mentality, I've been kind of I was thinking about just splotching inked gessos of various desaturated like urban colors, and not caring about like whether I sand it down and get it flat or anything until the end where it was all dry and it was almost like crusty with just like reckless behavior. And then I sanded it down and I got this really cool like cement type look. Like I don't know how to explain it, it has to be seen up close, but it gave a very cool effect. I was really happy about it, and it was only my first time really trying that. I did it on accident once before. I actually did it for when I introduced a character based off of a friend at a Pivy Shogun, Zach. I used it for the background of that one. So I was like, you know what, I really fucking like that. I really want, with that same vibe, I really want this structure to hold. I want it to be like a strong texture, if that makes sense. I live in a world of art speak. Yeah, this is like already, I'm into it. And I take my time on these, as in like I'm in no rush to finish to get to the final stage, but I do also rush because ink dries. Okay. Shit. Oh yeah, what's up, dude? So I'm more free to speak about my work now during this because I'm not using my microphone. I'm just using my camera mic. This is why it's important to have people here. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, I'm really excited to serve up some pibies. Some pibey lords. That's my driving force right now. Is serving up some pibies. I want to see some pibies show up, hang out. We might even have some outside brawls, who knows. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be serving drinks. But if I ever do a beer series, like a craft beer series, I'm sure there'll be some brawls. Heidi brawls. I'll have to put the paisashis away. Yeah, this is gonna be epic. I might make like a little homeless piby to hang out on the rooftop. I'm not sure yet. I don't know yet if I want to have like a top, like top patio, roof patio type vibe yet. Blue on the left. A vagabond piby. A VP. The irony. Dude, I'm so fortunate to have art. Like, I feel like if I was a regular person, like if I spent my energy solely on survival type things and I didn't have art to really bond through like hard, good and bad times, Like, I don't know, I feel like I get involved in some really fucked up shit. Like, kind of what I was going down the line of in my life when I didn't quite know how important art was for me. That's kind of when it came through, like, when I was really... Actually, I found people that introduced me to a good approach to art. In my route to handling my traumas poorly, and then fortunately I held on to the right things, and here I am, like, taking art very seriously, knowing its place, and even right now, like I'm not in the best of spirits, but when I work on these pieces that mean so much to me, I can kind of both process things, but also, like, dissipate them while I work. Like, it's like a dream state where I can process while separating myself and disassociating. And then when I come back, I feel just better about things. Like, I feel like I can go somewhere. But I feel like some people that don't have that go to something worse, and you make the same habits, like same powerful habits, and you lean on that thing or that person or whatever. Art has gotten me through a bunch. It's just to have that practice, to have that discipline always there. It gives you, or it gives me, I can only speak for myself, but it gives me one, constant purpose, and two, like, just, something to do with myself. That doesn't feel empty, most importantly. And I feel like that's probably why, like, I am sharing as much as I do in this regard, and I don't share much of my, like, meh moments to the public. I want people around me to get this vibe. Like, I want them to understand it in their own way, and if I can get a pipe in their room, so they're a little bit creative about some of the situations they go through. I don't know, like, I feel like that's I want to say that's the least I can do, but it might be the most I can do. Like, that's, I don't know. Some truths. Speaking some truths. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying these things out loud, but these are just streams of consciousness that travel through my mind regardless while I work on this stuff. So that's what I'm kind of talking about. Like, I can just go and not speak, and this is kind of what will run through me. Maybe more like direct. Sometimes speaking from a third person, but usually more direct. Like I'm a parent speaking to myself or lecturing myself about things. And then as I work, it's like I'm in school, like watching what the teacher puts on the projector. It's like, okay, I'm listening, I'm looking, I get it. And that's kind of what art has become for me, and why it gets me through. It's like art has become like a teacher, art has become a friend, art has become a parent. It's a difficult thing to allow art to do its thing. It's like something you need to, it's like CBD, you need to take it daily for it to work. And even then, like, you will still have moments where you're inflamed and you have to do a little extra outside of whatever you do to do what you do. I don't only do art. Like, in order to handle physical traumas, I exercise. Like, art is just the way that I handle my emotional traumas, which in life, as you notice, it happens more often than you would like, and you can do whatever you want to protect yourself from it. But it's a sneaky beast. But, I mean, art is also, she's sexy. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I don't know if you can even see. But like I say it both like I'm separated from it, but I've been that type that would reach out and maybe reach out to the wrong people, reach out to the wrong thing. That's why I say I'm fortunate to have found art and held on to it for so long. And yeah, dude, this is just the beginning. Art is also fucking phenomenal TV. Like, not necessarily to a viewer that's outside of the experience, but to the artist, like, it's fucking great TV. About you and your craft, but and I mean it has to be that way. Like when you finally get to the torch and you have everything set up, and you're like just in the middle of it, and you're just watching, and you like really see yourself in the moment. That's good TV. So authentic, it's so raw, like, I mean, it's hard not to be unless you're trying to imitate something, which is part of why I stopped, for the most part, trying to imitate things, like verbatim. It's not raw, it's not. There might be a raw intent, and like admiring that thing that you imitate. Like when I draw things from life, I mean. I guess when you're trying to paint something like another artist too, you're trying to paint from life and mimic that too. Which also makes that less authentic from the other artists, the copycats' work. Because their intent was to copy and not to immerse themselves in a process. When I do work, that's why I do this. Like, it might not be the most popular thing that I do, but it's what really makes me feel like the most authentic, and that's part of why I use these to decorate my worlds. I'm just constantly repeating in my head, blue left, blue left, blue left. It's like an alarm going off in the middle of everything that I'm saying and thinking, aside from the things that I'm saying out loud. Blue left, blue left, blue left. Oh, painting class? Oh no, yeah, bro. It's like when someone calls me a certain type of artist, I'm like, bruh. Like, I'm not any one artist. I am what I need to be that thing that you see right now. Like, it doesn't matter what medium I choose. Thanks, bro. I'm just building up, building up. Dude, that's the goal, homie. That's the goal. I'm glad you see that. I think to be art is to be authentic with yourself. And when you build authentic things, you are making art. So when I meet an authentic person, I'm just like, wow, that is art. So it really means a lot for you to say that, dude. It means that not only do you believe I'm an authentic person, but a unique person that you trust. Really appreciate that, dude. I needed something like that right now. And I hate to admit it, but art is something that has always stood there to be admired, and when it's not, it gets dusty, you know? And when it gets dusty, it feels less prone to ever be admired. But you know, as any other person in life does, they work on themselves in a way that they tend to their own dust and try to keep themselves polished, so that one day when someone out there can recognize authenticity, they see it, and they see not only is it authentic, but that thing respects itself enough to keep it real with themselves. I don't know. That's just how I feel. It's kind of crazy too. Like at this point, I don't even want to do this illustration I'm working on. Like it has like these vibes that I think I've been pushing off for a while, because I've been handling all this other like internal stuff. And now that I'm here, it just feels like, but it's almost like when someone's doing the tiling on the roof, it's like, that's not fun work, you know, but it's gotta be done. You gotta fucking put the tiles on that roof and get up there and carry the shit up there and use a ladder and like risk your fucking life to do all that shit. So I'm tiling the roof and doing something I don't really want to do, but it's important, and I feel like somebody else has to see it. But that only goes to show like my level of authenticity. Like even if I don't want to do something, but it feels necessary to do, I do it. Like even though I think, oh no, that's not a good idea, that's gonna be exhausting, like it's gonna leave you depleted. But it's like, but it's also gonna leave you with this and that and the other that you need, so. If something is worth it, you do it. Blue on the left, blue on the left, blue on the left. Blue on the left, blue on the left, blue on the left, blue on the left. blue on the left, blue on the left, blue on the left, blue on the left. Blue on the left, blue on the left, blue on the left, blue on the left. Oh. I said blue. Blue on the left, 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 blue on the left. So one thing about ink is you have to work with it in a way that you never have to put rest your hand on a wet spot. So you kind of have to scan across everything methodically, or methodically. Am I saying too much of that? Process of ink is fun for me in that way. Go on the left, go on the left, go on the left, go on the left. I think one of these days when I get my camera situation figured out, I'm gonna start a YouTube live that is just let's say 2 or 3 days out of the week it's just the Potty Playhouse, or 2 days of the week it's Potty Playhouse, 2 days out of the week it's Potty Cafe, and it's just a live feed, and every now and then I'll come in and change things. But that will also include the PNG characters that I can just kind of sticker in space for people that want to digitally show up. Go on the left, go on the left, go on the left, go on the left, go on the left. In times like these, I don't know what I would do without female vocals. Oh shit. These women could have kept their voices to themselves. Go on the left, go on the left, go on the left. Ooh. I think another thing I like about this process specifically is how, like, it makes me kind of have, at least try and practice to have more faith in how things play out. Just keep moving forward. Be honest with myself. Be honest with others. And know that in the end it will be exactly as it should be for the next step. Like, you're not going to get success in anything all at once. It's going to be a step-by-step process. And it's hard to kind of really have faith in that idea with life being so sus. But sometimes when I'm doing this, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm kind of regretting this choice. Not right now, but there are times where I'm like, and then I end up like, oh dude, that was like the fucking best choice. That choice, even though only a little bit shows through, was like the best idea I could have had. And it's those moments, like specifically, or more especially, that give me that faith that I'm talking about, and the chaos that life can emulate itself to be. I don't know if it means to be chaotic, but and if it's all on me and it's not like life and fate, then it's, I don't know if I mean to be chaotic. Blue on the left, blue on the left, blue on the left. You're good, dude. I'm just speaking to the future stream watchers that may or may not show up later on, but sometimes do. I hope that phone call was super fucking important. Maybe the most important call of your fucking life. He sells roofs, or he does roofing. Like, he sells pre-made roofs? Oh, I hate these corners. I have to, like, invent the corner with an extended hand. Don't know what's going on. So, like, yeah, buy a new roof. Easy. What, new roof? 3K? Yeah, I got you. I think we did a new roof. Blue on the left, blue on the left. No, that's blue on the right. Blue on the left, blue on the left. I love consistency. Nope, that's... Oh, here we go, here we go. No matter how minute, consistency is always appreciated. Blue on the left, blue on the left. I almost said blue on the right. Did you hear that? Can you even see? It's hard to see the texture. Like, almost doesn't even matter how much of it that you see. Alright, let's get a little bit more yellow in this bit. Let's get a little bit more yellow in this bit. I need to re-up on my ink, so I'm just kind of laying down some foundation with what I have left. Oh my gosh. I'm really running low on white. Kind of weird, like I have to stop even thinking about insecurities in the beginning of the process. I'm just like, no, no matter what, like, you're gonna love it later. Just like keep trusting, like, go with it. And even if you don't like it, that's exactly what you needed to work with. So you need to make something you don't like, and then you work with that, and then you make that thing you don't like something you really like, and it's like, dude, I really like what I did here. It's just like, oh, it's all trust, all faith. Gotta trust the process. But, I mean, even I'm guilty of, like, I could say all that, but even I'm guilty of being like, oh man, I think I actually fucked up here. Like, I think I really actually fucked up here. Like, convince myself. I don't know what I'd do without Airheads Extremes. He's trying to kill me. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? This hasn't killed me yet, so I'm only getting stronger. With every strip. All about that sugar rush. You know what? I think I'm done smoking. I'm just gonna eat candy. I'm letting all this shit dry. So I'm about to go over again. Did you notice all the pivies are asleep? Except for blueberry and cherry. They're hanging out in the courtyard, dribbling. Just dribbling. Pull on the left, pull on the left, pull on the left. Okay, so I think let's extend from here. Go way out. Because it's wet here, but this is dry, and it's gonna dry up more in this angle, so if I work this way, it should dry by the time I get there. Oh, I don't even think that you're watching, to be honest. I feel like I'm on like a on speaker phone call at work or some shit, or Bluetooth headphones. But yeah, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? You at work? You chilling? You chilling? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna pull this just a little bit closer to me. Cherry and blueberry might be dribbling, but I won't be dribbling. Got them AirPods in. A couple other people want the AirPod container. I just love how it stands up. I don't remember if it was you or if it was this other kid that asked about them, but I told them I was going to make a little fabric, like soft fabric divider, so that they have their own little like space to sit. And if you only have like one in, you can put the other one in the container without it like rattling a bunch, you know? I don't have AirPods, but I do know the vibe of carrying around Bluetooth headphones and only needing one. Only got one cherry in, when you know it comes with two. It was actually fun to sew a little bit too. I haven't been sewing at all. I mean, I did some sewing for my Pivy car for the interior cushion. So that was also fun. Oh yeah. I love when my technique, it's like I anticipate boxing it in, but then my technique ends up requiring me mentally to draw over the edge of some of the lines I already rendered on one side, and it boxes in the initial side that I wanted rendered with this color, but then it also gives this like metallic in a way, but like this, or a beveled render when it touches a lower tier hue. That makes sense. So I'm excited to see how these shapes play a little bit more with that as I work to that yellow, that final yellow gradient. I kind of like this idea of these urban rock type textures being boxed in by this sort of magma border, and how it also, the technique kind of gives it this gen beveled look to me from where I'm standing. So it kind of says like that the earth that we stand on is like the gen that are internal magma and water together, like those two crazy forces, when they merge they make that gen, that heated rock. I wasn't really even thinking like that, but it is referential to the concept too of going through things that feel like they hurt, but actually in the end are doing something good for you. So cutting the gem, heating it really hot, turning it into what it's meant to be, and cutting it into form. At least with my life, it feels like I'm cutting the earth within me into gems, when I could just keep it raw. Keep it raw. But I'm keeping it raw right now. When I do this, it's one of the main reasons I like doing this. raw gem formations from the heat and the pressure and the contact with the flow. What I'm doing here is also, everything I do in this process has many functions. What I'm doing here is also removing a lot of that periwinkle blue that is covering its surface area. Kind of narrowing it down into more rivers. Maybe like gulfs or ports or everglades, thinner waters. So some areas, there will only be a few deep areas that need to be like really rendered with activity. Hard to explain without actually being in the middle of doing it. Hold up.
Panda drum and bass mix show.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Whatever. It's the last thing I need to hear.
This is Fane, and you're listening to the Panda Mix Show.
Yo, you get that haircut yet? I'm feeling really good about mine. You gonna sleep on it? Literally? The leaves, the exact leaves have not fallen yet. They may have only just begun. One day my Pybee Playhouse and my Pybee Cafe will be real fucking places. I swear to Glob. I swear to Glob. Dude, the dream I had about Pybees last night was kind of crazy. Like, I was talking to people about things that they're dealing with their Pybees. And like, I was like almost in like a bedroom type space I didn't recognize, but also like some sort of like therapy room or something, talking about the Pybees. It was really trippy. And the weirdest part is I don't recognize any of the Pybees that I saw. They were almost like constantly changing. Like imagine like a wonky Pybee, but it's like its shapes are like shimmering in a way, like constantly morphing. Like if you were to move it around, it would just like shimmer into new shape, new textures, but the same color scheme. Shit was crazy. And I kept waking up, I think, because I was like, I wanted to see them or something. Like, it's only natural for me to get up and like go to my studio or something. I think is how I was thinking. Like, get up, go to the studio, check on it, see what's wrong with it. But I'd be like, I'm in fucking bed, obviously, and I go back to sleep, and I'm back in like another dream of Pybee. It's a fucking divide. Dude, I need to take my Dutch Master Pivy out to some shows. I have a little Pivy Terrier on my chest. And just like not give a fuck. Only the people that resonate with that will come close to me. People will be like, is that a little baby carriage on your chest? Are you carrying a little baby doll? They look closer and closer, and their face becomes a fucking baby doll. They can't fucking believe what they're looking at. And even if I try to explain myself, they're just gonna become more baby faced. It's literally transforming into baby faces. What is that movie where they turn some dude's face, or multiple dudes' faces into baby faces, like baby heads? Kind of what I'm visualizing. But I need to go out into the world and be my authentic self. I've been kind of keeping myself from much of the physical, interactive, social world. I don't really even know what for at this point. But if I'm going out with a fucking Pivy. That's gonna be like the new like bang. Like if I'm going out with a bang. If I'm going out with a fucking Pivy. Park my little Pivy car in one of the spots, like maybe right next to mine, like chalk up a little parking spot underneath my tire. Watch I get a fucking ticket. I can see it. Go to court. Be like, bruh, it's not my fucking car. I swear it's not my car. I bought it for him, but I wasn't driving. Not even joking, bro. It's just my life is a joke. Dude, I think the homeless person is trying to go viral and by my house, like a couple streets down. Yeah, it keeps having like big ass signs that say like usually pretty offensive stuff, and then sometimes they'll come out and be like hugs or something like weirdly friendly. I don't know if he's got. I mean, most homeless people, most people in general, have phones, so they're probably going through social media and they're seeing like maybe the guy that holds cardboard signs that say like truthisms, and then he's like, "Yo, I could fucking hold up a sign. I hold up a sign all day." So like, I see the logic, but it's hard to really tell if he's homeless. So like, I don't know if it gets him like exchanging activity or if it just gets him honks and stuff. It's a really weird thing to watch happen over the weeks. But hey, I'm all about the creative energy, that's for sure. This is another thing that I'm doing with this technique is cleaning up that blue element, so everything that the blue touches is like a clean line versus a little bit more rough of an edge where I gesso inked like the general stage for what I'm going to be painting on top and within and around. And if you may have noticed that I'm resting my hand on the previous ink that I laid down. Because I've been working to avoid any wet ink and wait for it all to dry. And she's dry. Oh, is she dry? Drier than ever. Dude, I found this ankle workout that I really fucking love, but I need to fucking find more time to do it. Like, you could say, oh, just do it right now. It's like, well, I'm in the middle of this, making sure my ankle isn't dry. But, to be fair, I did do it before the stream. Because it makes me feel better, like, it makes me feel like I can stand longer. Without pain, but eventually, you know, it gets to a point where it's like, ow, like my posture hasn't been great for the process, so it kind of hurts. Eventually, and then I'm like, oh, I ran out. I need to recharge the fucking battery. These particular exercises like do a really good job of that. Nothing makes you feel like your battery is more dead in life than like pain. And nothing makes you feel more alive and energized than appropriate exercise. What does what help? I've said so many things. Cool. Oh yeah. I feel like every time to kind of branch off of that, I feel like every time part of my body is in pain and I handle it, the pain travels elsewhere. But that process of handling the pain through exercise and watching the pain travel has helped me understand how everything is connected in the body. So I've been doing a bunch of exercises that, like, I'm getting to the point where it's like down to my feet. Like the pain is down to my feet. So now I've been doing things with bands to work out my ankles, and it's helped so fucking much. But I can't do it as much as I would like, because I'm doing all this other shit, which is part of the reason why I need to work on my ankles. But I've like handled every other fucking part. I gotta keep working on my trapezoids, ankles, and my neck, because that's where like a lot of the energy I've moved around through massage and exercise have led me to finally reach those parts. They're like the final parts where I've been neglecting myself. Like I haven't been giving my neck, my traps, and my ankles the attention they deserve. One, for standing up right now and doing all this shit, driving through all my deliveries, fucking whiplash from my neck, like bending over for this, bending over to text people, like you know, just general life stuff. Doing fucking dishes, you know, like bending over, like the neck is always carrying some bullshit. So are the ankles, so it's cool to finally get to a point where I'm like, yo, I need to do ankle exercises, and now I'm doing them. I'm like, damn, like, I'm glad I'm doing ankle exercises. I never thought, like, you exercise and you start with like some of the most generic things, you know, and many times you keep it because it feels safe, and then you realize, like, because you have been neglecting other parts, you're creating like traumas you can't even see until you feel it, and then you're like, God damn, where did I go wrong? Where can I start to go right? Like, where do I even begin? And I started with my core, and it's kind of led me down the rest of my body to my extremities. I'm gonna be on a super exercise binge, like more and more I feel like my intentions for life right now are changing as we speak, and I'm just like, I want to be ready for that. I want to be physically prepared for what's coming. I need to handle myself. And if it means doing some quirky ankle exercises, bitch, I'll do that shit 3 times a day if I can. Bitch, you said it, right? You said it though, right? Yeah, I said it. Bitch. Yeah, let's just run that trap. Let's just run that trap. We're gonna run that trap. Sometimes I say words and it makes me fucking flash back to some crazy times. Alright, let's get some brighter lines. Let's get some more Airheads Extremes in me. I'm gonna get some water in me. Maybe I can zoom in. At least you can see a little bit more of the texture I'm talking about. There are different color scheme texture, like top versus the round. Oh shit. Ooh. Ooh, advertisement. Ooh.
Long-lasting fruit flavor. Mamba, take a beat.
Anyone showing up for this, like right now, would just be like, so what's going on here?